Area 51 Rucking. No, see, there's used to be a T there, a RUCKING. Area 51 Trucking. I named my business this. I was out of that's Jackson, JACKSON MS. I was out of Jackson, Mississippi. Actually, I spent most of my time in the western U.S. However, when I became independent, I got this trailer, that is. I got the trailer, and you can kind of see it up there. Baldwin, Mississippi. This trailer was used for hauling chickens. So when I went independent, I did all my paperwork and had my tax people and everything there in Jackson, Mississippi. However, when I started Area 51 Trucking, I was in Snowflake, Arizona. I was with Landstar sometime. That's where this big number came from, and I just stuck that for my truck number. Oh, it's been quite a while. See, this side, the alien is kind of coming apart there. Poor guy. Okay, so the alien now. That's what we're. So now we know that Area 51 is real, that aliens are real, that UFOs are real. It seems the government can only go so far as to say that and admit it, and all we can do is just, as little people, is just say, well, gee, we're just gonna believe what they tell us. Is that what it is? No, you know, maybe it's about time to do things a bit different. And what I mean by that is that it's time for disclosure. I've been hearing a lot of the experts saying, well, the government isn't going to admit it, or they are admitting it, yeah, I mean, but they aren't going to fully disclose what's going on. So what many of them are saying is that it's time for us to do the work and jump right in and say, well, if disclosure is going to happen, it's us little people that are going to make that happen. See, now the thing is, doing the government what it is, it's all compartmentalized and heavily under, what would you say, control. I'm not. I'm a free bird. I can go where I want, when I want, and I hang out in these well, this town's here in the middle of the desert. So, what do you say there, Mr. Alien and their extraordinary interplanetary, so they say, let's do a real interview. I'm not challenging you. I'm not looking for any kind of recognition or fame or other than I've had a special interest all my life in UFOs. I was looking at this ever since the Project Blue Book days when I was a kid. And of course Roswell and all kinds of things where, how about one of you guys just show up in my trailer one of these days? I mean, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, no one's gonna know. I ride my e-bike, by the way. I ride my e-bike out there in the desert all the time. You meet me out in the desert, I promise not to be scared. I'm not looking for an abduction. I'm not no, you're not gonna, and you're not gonna, I won't be hypnotized. I won't be, no, this is a one-on-one thing. Well, I'm looking for a relationship, not a one-off. Let me put it that way. I'm looking for a relationship with you. We aren't gonna, nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna, I want to sit and talk to you, prove that you're real. You don't mind if I poke at you a little bit now, do you? You can poke at me a little if you want, but that's as far as it's going to go. And we just sit down and talk about it. Talk about everything. Yeah.